unmute the mic, guys. This is off to a good start. Next, we'll do our little incantation. By the way, I am going to shorten this because it is too long. I love it, but it's a little too long. So I'm going to do some condensing sometime in the next few days here. Hand on the heart or open or whatever feels right if you choose to participate. I stand rooted in Mother Gaia and guided by the light. I call upon Lord Ganesh, the first invoked, the guardian of sacred thresholds and the remover of obstacles. May he clear my mind and spirit, protect this space, and allow only that which serves truth, wisdom, love, and the highest good to enter. I call upon Kali Ma, the destroyer of all that is not worth having, to dissolve illusion and protect my space, my energy, and that of those who gather here in the highest good. I welcome the loving presence of Mother Mary and the light of Christ to surround this space with peace, unconditional love, and truth. I invite my higher self, my benevolent guides, and all beings aligned with unconditional love and the highest good to stand with me now. May only love, light, truth, wisdom, and healing enter this space. My voice is clear and powerful. My heart is open yet protected. My spirit is sovereign. So it is. Yeah, so I guess we're going to add light in there because that came out of my mouth. And I'm like, yeah, that works. I like it. Where's my pen? I have a new little setup here. I got a tray, like an eating tray for when you want to eat in bed or whatever, for my laptop. So it helps the sound a lot, but it's too tall, so I still have to have my thing on a book. But I like that it has these little spots to put things. I like little spots. It's my Virgo moon that makes me want to put things in little places. It's organized, but yet I'm so not organized. So anyway. Hi, everybody. Okay, so let's go to the chat over here. So Daryl was here and will be back. Lisa, Karen, or Sukalicious, Country Love Homestead, Michelle, hello. Yeah, you got an invite. I've noticed, I always have said that I've never been affected by the whole YouTube unsubbing you from people, but I think it's happened a couple of times now because I've discovered 2 people that I was sure I was subbed to and I was not. And that's embarrassing because you're like, I like you. I thought I was here all along. But anyway. And there's Julianne and Willow and Diana. Awesome. Welcome in, guys. Oh, there's 18 people, so there's a whole bunch of other people. Hi, lurkers. I love you too. So does Tulsi. So does the person digging in the recycle bin outside. Oh, maybe they're not digging. Maybe they're actually throwing things in there. No, I think they were digging. Anyway. Yes. Yes, Karen, that's your name from now on, since you said you didn't want to be called Karen. And you were like, it's Suki. And I was like, that's not good enough. I need to change that. I always like adding to names. I'm not really a shortener of names very often. Usually I add several syllables. But they have to present themselves naturally. Like Angela, I don't know how Angela has 3 of them. And I'm sorry to the people who don't have anyone. Angela has more than her fair share. But that's fine. They develop themselves. I have no say. What do you want? You a cutie pie? Yeah, you sure are. That's correct. Okay. You're just very loud and obnoxious, but that's okay. We'll just deal with it. We're not doing a healing, so it's not as disruptive as it is when we're doing that. P.S. I apologize for the vertical, but you know how it is. If I was willing to pay more for a restream, and that's ridiculous because as it is, I feel a little misled, by the way, because if I'm getting an ad here in Canada, I feel like it should be like, and I mean on Facebook, like otherwise, whatever, perhaps, but like Facebook knows where I live. So give me ads that have it in Canadian dollars because I signed up thinking it was $19 a month, and then you add Canadian exchange in there, and now it's like $27. And I'm like, that's too much. That's, you know, but then it's like now that I'm doing it, do I want to just change? And then I looked at StreamYard because they sent me a thing saying that they're having a sale. But StreamYard's like $60 or $66, and they're having a 50% off sale. So 50% off would take it to like what I'm paying now. And who cares? Right? Anyway, because I was gonna say they keep telling me to try out the like stream in both ways at the same time. But it's like you have to sign up for their free trial of that, and then I forget to cancel, and then I get very upset with myself. So it's all a bunch of information that nobody wanted or needed, and I apologize, sort of, because whatever. And there's Christine. Yeah, exactly. It's not clear. And I mean, I should know better, I suppose, but at the same time, I figured an ad pointed right at my face like that, clearly tailored to me, would be in my language. Yes, honey. She's in a quacking phase. Aren't you? You were quacking earlier? Yeah. All right. So who? Oh, I forgot to bring up the whatchamahoo-ha over here. The wheel of names. There and there. And oh, good. I'm still signed in. And now we're going to bookmark this. And there. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. And then, sorry, I forgot to prepare this part. Okay, can you get out of the way there, window? Okay. Oh, but I have to. I talk to myself this much even when you're not here, just for the record. Are we okay? We just bolt from the room? I don't know. Okay, so there, and then and get rid of that and go over here and okay. You know what I should do? And I can't do it this time because I already wrecked it. But you know what would be fun? And I'm saying this because I noticed Country Love Homestead, your comment about being on the wheel. I just cleared off the names from last time, and I noticed yours still on there. You know what I should do is the people who didn't get readings the time before, if you show up, then we'll just do like from those names. Like if you show up the next time, so that you for sure get a reading the second time. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I can't do it this time because I already cleared it all off. But that's what we're going to do from now on. Because I feel like that would be nice. And then it's almost like incentive to come back to, although you guys always do. So I love you. Thank you. Hi, Trina. Hi, Millie. And I did say hi to you, Christine, didn't I? It's not letting me do the Clint trick. Oh, it better not have changed that. If so, we might have a different story here. We'll see. Cats supposedly are not very vocal amongst them. I've heard that before. But yeah, they talk to us. Yeah, and I talk to them all the time. So, and she talks more when I'm talking. So if I'm like, I think that's why when I'm streaming, she's like right up in my grill. Oh, you called? Oh, you called again? Oh, you have things to tell me? Lovey. Okay, excellent. So now we go to the wheel. And who wants to be on the wheel for a possible reading? Oh no, I'm sorry, Millie. Oh God. And I think I'm on that view. Yeah, yeah, no, I am. It's weird. It's because it pulls it down weird. But I do have on my phone. I have it. I think it's on the because it's not the text isn't on the screen. I really struggle here. Sorry for caps. Don't worry, I won't boot you. You're yelling how much you love us, and then you apologize. That's okay. Hi, Lucky. We appreciate the love. So no worries. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. So, Michelle. Oh, I didn't put the wheel on here yet. Hang on. Let's do that. How do I do that again? I go to this little paint thing, I think. Nope. There. Nope. Oh, no, I just screen share because that wasn't working. So there and there and there. Oh, I would like it to be not right over my face. So let's fix that. Where is it again? I think that might be here. Nope. Maybe it's the paintbrush thing. Yes. Nope. WTF. Sorry, everybody. Oh, there we go. But I'll go on the top. There we go. Okay, so there. Now, back to chat. Okay, I think I might be better off doing this on my phone and here. There. Okay. I know. You want a reading too, do you? Okay, I'll put you on the wheel. She can have a reading anytime. She doesn't have to interrupt the whole thing. Okay, so there's Michelle. And I saw Trina. Oops. And let's go Sister Trina. I'm going to apologize in advance for anyone I can't think of extra names for. Okay, so who else do we have here? Is that a feed? No, because they're free fed, so she has plenty of food. She's fully stocked. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so there's the please from Michelle. Got it. Country Love Blue. And Julianne. Now I think of you when I hear that song, by the way. Michelle, do you know Chicks Dig It? I don't know if you were into punk, but they're from Calgary, and they have a song called Julianne. It is incredible how much she communicates with me, isn't it? And the other weird thing about her, like she won't cuddle. She just will walk by and expect you to hold your hand out, and she'll pet herself as she walks by. And she'll let me like pet her normally, but she'll be passing by while she does. But all I have to do, I can just put my hand there, and I don't have to do any work. She's the cat that pets herself. It's weird. And it's fine. It just means that she doesn't sit there and let me just cuddle her nice. Because she's really good at letting me cuddle her. Callie is hit or miss. Callie will she would rather cuddle up to like behind my knees or like in the crook of my box there, or in the crook of my ankles kind of thing. She likes that. That's what she does. And she lets me, she lets me hold her better. Tulsi will not. She'll not let me hold her. Not in I don't know, just a Tulsi way. She's just very wily and she'll get away. Whereas Callie will be like, okay, I accept my fate. Just love me and get it over with. And so then I do, and then I put her down and we're in agreement. Okay. Sorry, everybody. That was almost a deja vu. I asked if that was her feed me meow once before, and you told me no, they're free fed. So, see, my memory isn't always good. Well, whose is, though? Like, why would you remember that? I remember things that, like, maybe are important to me or that, like, have some weird aspect to them where it, like, stands out in my brain. But, I mean, why would you remember that? Must dry hands before typing. Yes. Oh, your mom's calling you back. All right. Okay, so now I think I think I've seen all the chat. No. Did I miss anybody for a reading? I will get right back down to the end again in a second here. Can I do that? Can't I just... Oh, no. Oh, I'm pinning things, I think. I don't need to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's like my cat talking voice. Okay. So, your cat does the same. Yeah, they're so funny. Okay, so I'm caught up. So do I have everybody who wants a reading on the wheel? You can see the names this time. Remember last time it didn't let me see the names properly. That's exciting. Oh, and I have a comment on the screen that I didn't mean to. So let's fix that. Comments, pinned, hide, unpin. All right. Okay. I get a little crazy with the Cheese Whiz when I'm scrolling, apparently. Oh, hi. Oh, good. You come to show your butthole. That's excellent. Thank you. Everybody just so appreciates that, I'm sure. Okay, bye. All right. I have a Facebook friend in Asheville, and Facebook friend sounds like, you don't really know them, but she has been like my Facebook friend for at least 10, I want to say like 13, 14 years. So, yeah, and she's in Asheville. How do I get into this for a reading? Okay, perfect. That's what we're doing. Diana. And okay, so we'll start. And if anyone else wants to be added, let me know. In the meantime, here we go. Oop, I gotta move that so I can see it and spin it and stuff. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Country love. Oh, good, because you were the one on the one from last week. Yesterday. Okay, honey, you don't have to kill the table. You should see my poor massage table. It's a good thing you have to put a sheet on it because it's terrible. It is just a cat clawed mess. All right, so let us now. Now we will purposely highlight a comment. Do you have a question, Country Love? Oh, perfect. We'll put your yay. It'll be easier to find. Okay. Do you? Oh, what can I expect moving forward in my connection with Danny over the next few months? All right. Ooh, it feels good. I'm seeing flowers, like really colorful flowers blooming. So that tells me that things are growing. So let us see what the cards would like to contribute. How's my battery? Okay. I have it unplugged for this moment. Okay. Put your actual question. You. And you. Hmm. Don't remember the traditional um, interpretation of this, so we're going intuitively. I know that fours are rests, and the picture is clearly a rest. And swords are thoughts. So, and looking at the imagery as well, that fits. So this is kind of I feel you're settling into the connection and letting it happen without it being forced and without it being over explained and over analyzed and all that kind of. That's what I'm feeling from this. I'm gonna look in the book and see what it actually means, but that's what I'm feeling. Hey, Gretchen. I get a good feeling instantly when I'm not psychic. Would you like to be on the wheel, Gretchen? Oh. Oh. So this just fits very well with the garden that I saw. Hey, so this is the Empress, and she fertility, and not necessarily in a prego sort of way. I mean, it could be. So you know, take that for what it's worth, but symbolically fertile, right? Like that garden growing, that's what this is. So that mm, um, it's like that potential being put into action is what I'm hearing, which is words I've never said before in my life, but that's what's in my brain. So there you go. Yes, please. Okay, I shall. Now, bottom of the deck. Ooh, we get the Hierophant, and my immediate impression from this is you learning from each other. Let's put the rest down. But it is the bottom. So this is the underlying energy of the situation. So this is structure as well, and tradition. But I really feel like what I'm seeing here and what struck me very strongly was just this conversation that I felt between the owl and the girl. Like he's teaching her, but it feels like a flow. And I feel that this means that you're going to really be getting to know each other and getting to know things through each other, teaching each other what you know. That's what I feel. Now, no, you don't have to put a hashtag. I'll put you on in a second as soon as I'm done this one. No worries. If I forget, I will spin twice, but I won't forget. Don't let me forget. Then I'm going to take, I miss using my fun cards, so we're going to do a fun card with each reading, unless it's like totally not appropriate for whatever reason. Because, some questions are more serious or whatever. But let us see. Let's use the memory match. These always surprise me because I'm like, I don't know, like what kind of fruit or weird thing are we going to get and how will it relate? It's a toss up. There, you're the one. Ooh, the well. And what I feel from this, it goes along with the rest of the reading and a little bit more. So the first thing that I find matches the most is this depth and this going to the depths to bring up the knowledge and the emotion. Now, wells are water, so that would be more emotion, but I feel like it's you teaching each other. That's what this is. And going into the depths of your psyche or heart or whatever to bring that forward for each other. So that was the first impression. And I don't remember the other one now. And maybe that means it doesn't. Interesting. What's coming to mind is leaning into that sense of like gathering too, that a well has, because you're collecting, right? Collecting for your needs. So I don't know if that was what was in my brain to begin with, which is kind of funny. Okay, well, we'll listen to spirit, and if it's not there anymore, it's not supposed to be there. That card is funny because we have a running joke about Big Spoon, Little Spoon. He always claims Big Spoon. The owl is visibly bigger on the card. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Big Spoon, Little Spoon. I do that with Callie. When I sleep a certain direction, she'll come and she'll lay at my back, and I think she's facing the other way, but I haven't checked. But it feels like she's spooning me, which is odd for a cat. But and why do I say these things on the internet? Oh well. Anyway, all right. So there you have it. I hope that resonates, and let us know how it goes if you don't mind filling us in on the gossip of your life. We would love to hear it. All right. Who shall be next? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so we'll go there, hide, and then, nope. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, perfect. Previous card, wasn't she being spooned by the moon? Oh, yeah. Yes, pretty much. Cute. Okay. I would like to also point out, because I love this about this card, but she has a little fetus on the outside, and she's holding a crown over its head, and I think that's adorable. Anyway, yes, thank you. Add Gretchen. Thank you very much. You guys are helpful. All right, so there, and then we go Gretchen. Whoop. And good. Oh, well, look at that. It's like spirits, like it's like you're getting a reading, whether you like it or not. Okay. Do you have a question or um, or just a general, or what would you like? Honey, do you guys mind if I eat? I'm sorry. I'll try not to chew loudly or disgustingly, but I make no official promises. Ooh. Oh. See, this is what happens. You eat in the dark and then you don't see how fancy the thing that you're eating is. I had no idea it had little eights on it. The number 8. It doesn't look like it as much backwards, but forwards it does. Could also maybe be a little infinity sign. And try to be polite, and it just makes it worse. Okay, so good to know, Diana, when we get to you. However, Gretchen, General, because we drew your name, so you're up. Why did she say "huh" when you said honestly? I swear. If you speak English, are you talking about cats, or did I miss something? I might have missed something too. General. Okay. So, are you in the midst of developing something that's kind of at a delicate point? What I'm seeing is like a sprout, just a tiny sprout, and I'm kind of feeling its vulnerability, like how it's just way too easy, like to just squish it, or the wind might even come and just take some of the topsoil, and that would be enough to blow it away. Like it has that kind of tenuous grasp on life at this moment because it just hasn't quite rooted in properly. Is there something that you're working on right now that, yeah, that makes sense at all? Oh, he said, honey, she said, Yeah, probably. Or maybe something's coming in that will be like that. For a while, anyway. And what I'm feeling is that watering it, consciously watering it, will help, because it gives it that weight, and then it, not only nutrients, because there's minerals in the water, and then it helps to absorb the minerals in the soil and what have you. So there's that aspect of it, but also just the weight of the water will keep the seedlings in place. So tend it, whatever it is. And if it's not here yet, let's look into it and see. You're not too late, Angie. I will add you before I spin again. Don't let me forget. I just don't like interrupting readings. It's harder to get back into it. And I feel like it's a little disrespectful too. So I've done it a couple times and it felt very wrong. So we're not going to do that anymore. Okay, instead of bottom of the deck, it's going to be this one, because this one felt more right. Oh. So what I'm getting from this, I got the Devil, very unique Devil card. And what I'm feeling from it is deception and almost illusion. Like somebody is, maybe somebody or maybe a circumstance will just make you feel more comfortable than you should. Does that make sense? Like trying to find the words. Like while you're tending this new beginning, like something wants to come along and say, oh, it's good, you're safe, it's perfect, you don't have to do anymore, and then kind of let your guard down. That's what this feels like to me. So don't let your guard down. Just keep on keeping on and nurturing that. Now the next card I got is the Six of Wands. Now this shows that you really you do have the power to lead it however it needs to go. So as long as you are mindfully tending, just like she's mindfully tending the hummingbird and helping him to move forward, right? Because she's, if you can see, she's leading him like a horse with a carrot, but cuter. Well, horses are pretty cute, but this is, I mean, come on, riding a hummingbird, that's adorable. Okay. Now, the last one I got, is the King of Pentacles. And that is, I mean, that's manifestation there. It's kind of the final, like, I've done the work, I've put the work in, and now it's just a matter of letting it grow. So I really like this progression here. I have no idea what it's about, and if you know what it's about, or if maybe it's something coming in, but it's kind of fascinating to me, because I was like, I don't know where I'm getting this. Like when the images came in, or the idea, like the initial idea, but this kind of really feels like it rounds it out. And for fun cards, we're using the war ones, but I don't like to say that because I don't like war. But they're such a pretty blue. They're the same color as my lighter, in fact. Like, look, it just blends right in there. Sorry. I'm amused by silly things. You. Ooh, a rabbit. What are rabbits known for? Making more rabbits. And that's what I feel here. I feel there's quick movement and um, that fertility energy. Like this thing that you're working on is really going to take off and in a big way. That's what I feel from this. So I hope that resonates. Oh, and it resonates with Diana. That's awesome. Love it. Is my oh yeah, I'm not moving over there. Gotta watch on my phone because it doesn't move as I go. Oh, and did you say the same color as your lighter, like at the same time? Did you liken this to your lighter before I picked mine up? Because that would be craziness. Good luck, rabbits. But that's good growth for something that you're working on, and then it's going to come fast. I don't feel immediately fast, but when it kicks in, it's going to go. That's what I feel. And I also am being drawn to the 3 being a cooperation number. So I feel like there's other people involved here. Not this one. If this is a person, it might just be an energy or a circumstance. But yeah, that's what I feel. I hope that resonates. We're going to remember to add Angie to the wheel right now, and then we're going to do a little fork because I'm going to try to do that every once. I would like to do it between each, but I forget too often. So at least every couple ones. There, Angie, Bell. Before we pick, let's do it. Let's do it up. Actually, I think I'm going to have a bite and then I can chew while I'm forking. That's weird. That's not a sentence that I should say out loud too often. But we eat with forks, so maybe it's okay. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Da, da, da. I feel like I want a new center thing already. Diana, do you have a question or do you want a general? Oh God, I'm getting weird already. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. There. Forking leads to spooning. Mm-hmm. Or the other way around. Depends on the situation. Okay, so that's hello, huge and huge Royal Coins channel. I'm not sure what you're getting into there, but we'll just keep it nice, just so you know. We welcome all beliefs here. Did I go back too far? What am I doing? I'm looking for Anne. No, who did I just choose? Oh my gosh, Diana. Got distracted there. There she is. A rabbit just crossed my path today. Do you have a question? Oh, you deleted it. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Karen. I mean, Sukalicious. Sorry, is it creepy when I do that afterwards? Probably. And now that I did it once, it might be a problem. I have to clean up after my dinner. I'm listening in the background. Well, I was going to say have fun, but you know. Okay. Oh, no, that's totally good. Yep. You're welcome to do that. I appreciate it. Some things, like, I'm a little more forgiving with a lot of things, but that was just kind of a little bit out there, a little bit more out there than I prefer. Nope. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I'm okay, Trista. I'm okay, Trista. I talk to myself and use my name. I might have a problem. Diana, are you typing a question? Because you're up. You're up. Not like the continent. Maybe. Or the band. It's the final countdown. That was, it's way off key. But that's okay, because that song can be off key, I feel. You know, when you're doing the DDDs, it might just be a part of it. I didn't block the word. Okay, yeah, perfect. Is Diana still here? Did she run away? She was here. She said the thing I highlighted about the rabbits. Maybe she's got a really long question that she's typing. What I'm going to do while we are waiting for Diana, I'm going to spin for the next person. And then that next person can be, can show us that we're here and give us their question and stuff. So then after Diana, assuming Diana's here, Michelle. Yay. Okay, so we will move on to Michelle, assuming Michelle's still here. I think she is. I sense her in there. So if you have a question, there you are. Good. Do you have a question, or do you want? Oh. No, I don't. It doesn't look like it, because I can still access her and stuff. So I don't think that you blocked her. She's still a mod. Everything still looks, I think we're good. I'm not sure I have a question necessarily, more so, am I back on track? Okay, let's see. Let's see the progression of things for you. Now I know our brains pick up things like this, but you said back on track and I'm seeing a train. So I feel like yes. And I'm hearing runaway train. I mean, that feels pretty solid, but I'm just seeing if anything else wants to come through. Okay, so I'm seeing it turned into like a cartoon train and it's doing like a almost like switchbacks. So yes, I think the answer, and I'm going to still pull cards, but what that's indicating to me is yes, but you might have some unexpected turns and twists and things along the way, but don't fret. Okay, I've got cards falling all over the place here. Hey, I noticed that with my computer, I actually remember to look at my camera. Hi, guys. Look at us having eye contact. Sorry, I'm trying to do something creepy. I don't know. What's creepy? Was that creepy enough? And I didn't want to go too creepy, like with weird lip licking or anything like that, because that could just go very wrong. But it was almost happening. And then I'm like, no, we're not going to go there. Okay, I've been clearing a little old shit that has been holding me back. Good. And this is a great time to be doing that. Hi, Trina, again. Or are you saying hi to someone else? Because I already have you on the wheel, too. I've assumed you've been here the whole time. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, astrologically, it's been. Ooh, how many we got here? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. How shall we read them? You'll be at the bottom of the deck because you are the bottom. Not. Just keep talking, Trista. You don't have to point out everything that's awkward. Okay. Ooh. So if you plant your seeds, which I feel that you are doing, I feel this is a current. So you're planting your seeds. You have your little pitchfork to be tending to them. Look at the seeds there in the apple. An apple is, that, again, that fertility kind of energy. So I see you planting the seeds and tending the seeds. So this is good. This is very good. In your shedding, what did you say? Clearing of old shit. I feel like that's like that foundation of this. So this might not be quite happening. Maybe. I feel like it is, but there's way more to come. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Now, what this is, I have never drawn this card before, first of all. I don't remember looking at this card, and I quite love it. Now, intuitively, without interpreting the imagery yet, just having the 7 and then the 6, that backtracking feels like that same energy of the switchback kind of business that cartoon train was doing. Where it's like you feel like you're getting somewhere and then you get pulled back, and you feel like you're getting somewhere and you get pulled back. And isn't this some kind of stupid freaking TikTok thing too, 6, 7? So I don't know what that's about, but maybe there's some kind of weirdness there. I get the impression that that's something that doesn't actually mean anything and that children just do to confuse the oldies. I think that's what it is. I don't know for sure. But looking at the imagery, this is, ooh. Okay, I'm going to show you guys too, but then I'm going to have to look at it again as I decide what it means. But look, we've got a tea kettle and a little dude standing on the tea kettle. And that's not tea coming out. That looks like milk, which is very nutritive. And then we've got the ladies filling their cups. Now, the Six of Pentacles, if I recall from other... I feel like this is that miser card, like when you're holding back. So, okay, then even the meaning of this card goes with the energy that I got from having the 7 and then backtracking to the 6 with that holding back, right? That's very interesting to me. I'm loving this card. I'm wanting to figure out why he's standing there. Let's get out the old person glasses. Oh my god, that's so much better. I don't like that. I don't like how much it helps. He looks like a fireman or a cop, like a cop from the UK. Because he's got this weird little hat on. Oh. Although I think that, no. I should be good. Am I on? It said reconnecting. Okay, well, I'm not. There we go. Okay, good. There I am. Okay, sorry. There's Lucia. Yay! Okay, so let's see everything. Okay, well, I might as well wear these because it helps here too. Okay. do, do, do. Oh, and you pulled a similar card. I love how the images are vintage looking. Yeah, they're so. I just love this deck so much. And if I go full screen, it makes a big difference. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm working on my pentacle for my altar right now. Ooh. Looks like a door on the kettle. It's not a door. Actually, what it is, thank you for mentioning it, because I was going to say this when I noticed it. It is scales. So there's that balance. And Karen, I saw your, yeah, there it is. How's that not a cups card? Oh, I know this deck is kind of all over the place with, like, they don't have formal, like these are both pentacles, but they don't have any, like this has 6 drops and this has 7 seeds. I kind of like that though, because it lends itself to to being able to work with more symbols in the imagery, you know? And yes, Karen, I was going to say, I do see it as kind of sexual too. But it's not inherently in its actual meaning. Oh, see, yeah, a few of us are seeing that. I'm working on not overfunctioning. A certain man in my life needs to step up. Mm-hmm. And in Egypt, they would carve drops like that for men's fertility. That makes sense. And that's kind of what I'm seeing too, especially since it's milky and he's like standing on the top there. And there's Lucia. So I'm on my laptop, and yes, the battery cut out for a second, but hopefully we're all good again. It shouldn't have, because it warns me at 30%, which is plenty. So we can see you, Trista. Oh, good. And The scales sort of look like sleepy eyes also. Yeah, and it does look like a door. Like I totally saw that in it as well. That card totally plays into the relationship stuff. Ooh, interesting. Welcome back, Lisa, because I think you were the first to say hello, weren't you? Or you were the second? I think you're the second. Here's an image. I looked up and looked out my door and saw, oh, good. I saw a dog taking a dump. Oh, he was releasing. Because we were talking about releasing old shit, right? Ta-da! Ask and you shall receive. Hi, Ben. How are you? Oh, I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. All right. Okay. So there. And then this last one is the energy. Well, actually, it's not the last one because we're going to take a fun one too. Ooh. So planting the seeds, getting pulled back a little bit, but you're seeking and you're finding. So Page of Wands. And this is that spark to kind of move forward as well, which you've been alluding to. That toucan feels significant this time, and I don't know why. Maybe because, ooh, maybe you do need to get someone pulling their weight. Because what I heard when I said that toucan, I heard toucan do it. Toucan do it. That sometimes you say it out loud. It's like, oh yes, that's what you're telling me. Okay, I get it. It's weird how things come in like that. I love it. All right. Oh boy, dropping everything. Okay, no, come back. Oh, gravity. Stop it. Well, actually, okay. 1 second. And then we're going to grab a fun card. After I finish throwing them all on the floor. Where did you even go? Oh, there you are. Okay, and then we're not even using those. We're gonna use Crazy Eights. It is a giant magnifying glass, Angie. Trista's always fun. Well, I mean, maybe not sometimes. Yesterday I wasn't very fun. Took me half a minute to get the dog connection. That eyeglass reminds me of a photo I took. Oh, interesting. You know what it reminds me of? What do you call it? Val Kilmer's first movie, Top Secret. There's that scene where that scientist guy or whoever was looking through a magnifying glass, and then he puts it down, and then his eye is still like really big. Oh yeah, for sure, Lucia. Oh, one more, and then we'll add you on. I don't want to interrupt. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. So I feel like you're a little annoyed, but able to push through. Does that make sense? Like, because the hippo, and I mean, or not, yes, able to push through, but also able to, because hippos can be, they're mean. They look cute. They're quite mean. So you might need to get mean to get that toucan do it kind of going, maybe. I don't want to say that. I probably wouldn't say that if I didn't know you personally. I mean, you know what you need. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right. I hope that resonates. Kaja. All right. So we're going. Oh, I need clarification. Uh, Probably I'll add you to the wheel here. Hippoistic. Okay, so we will add Kaja and Lucia. And anyone else? Because it's an island, guys. So she's a saint, except I think the island pronounces it different. Because I think it's Saint Lucia. And that's not how she pronounces it. But I still love it. Do, 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 do. Okay, now what I should do is go back here and I'm going to wow, a lot of chat happened since you smell bad. Okay. I was just going, there we go. I was going to pin that one. I have your question pinned, Kaja. No more onion or garlic. Did you know if you take chlorophyll that it reduces your need for deodorant greatly? Especially if you do like high doses. But you don't want to start there because then you'll be in the bathroom and it will be weird. It will be weird. Okay, I'm shuffling away and we haven't chosen a person. Okay, so back to the wheel. There, there, there. Trina, are you still here, Trina? Maybe that's what I'll do is leave it up until people say, yes, I'm here. Leave their name staring at them because that's fun. Mr. Bits is channeling the hippo. I'm sorry that you're not very great, Kaja. Tomorrow will be better. Good, good. I mean, the energies have been funky, and it's just, yeah. I think a lot of us are in that same very annoying boat. Chloroform is different. Also, cholera is different. I did have a gentleman. It was pretty funny too because so I was helping his girlfriend or wife or whatever, the lady he was with, and we were talking about chlorella, and I said how it's very nutritive and very cleansing and whatever, and he's like, oh, he says, first he called it. No, I think maybe later, but he was like, I bet that's what's in those little gummies that they gave us in the military that were supposed to be like a day's worth of nutrition. This is what he told me. Now, I don't know because I've asked around and nobody knows what I'm talking about. So, was he making it up? Was he part of some kind of weird secret thing? I don't know, but that's what he said. And I thought that makes sense because they grow it on the International Space Station. Does that exist still? Yes. It's Mir that's gone. Sorry, I'm okay. But they grow it on a space station because it can produce a lot of nutrition in a very small space. So anyway, so that didn't surprise me that he would say that actually. And And then after later in the conversation, he called it cholera. That was my point. And his girlfriend and I both laughed really hard, and he looked a little annoyed at how much we were laughing at him. But anyway, okay. Oh, I was doing the do right as I scroll past. Oh, there's Trina. Excellent. Okay. Do you have a question or or are we doing just a general? No, we'll go there. We've got her comment there. Oh, interesting, Gretchen. Are you in the States or where are you, if you don't mind my asking? I'm in Canada, which is why I'm like, we don't usually have, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know. We have cutting edge banking technology. I think everything else we not so great with. August, please. Okay. Chloroform would make them peaceful, which would make me peaceful. I'm seeing you like in a big field with a child. I'm feeling intuitively like it's the one whose birthday is this month. I don't want to, dox your children. Um, but she's much younger. You know what it's reminding me of? Because it's not just like outside. It's like it. Have you seen 1984, like the movie from I think a long time ago? I don't know which version this was, but where he walks out, he opens this door and he walks out, and there's just this freaking field that goes on forever. And that's what I'm seeing. And I'm even having that sense of walking out of somewhere really confined, really restrictive, really heavy, and then into this because when they went there, weren't they going there to talk because it was like the only place that wasn't bugged or something? Because it feels very free, but it still has this little bit of this ominous feel to it. So I feel like you're stepping out of something restrictive and just into this freedom. And you've got her there with you and you're holding hands. Now she comes up to about here on you, so I don't know what, if you can see what age that would be and if that's relevant. Maybe it's something you've been hanging on to and working through since she was that age. That's feeling right, and I'm getting weird tingles. Not the standard ones. They're different, but still tingly. Okay. I actually I'm going to ask you, Trina. Are you paying attention? Are you at your keyboard? Because I'm feeling two different decks, and I don't know which to choose from. Maybe I'll choose from both. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Okay. I was supposed to tell you, Miss Trista. Hi from Summerside, PEI. from a friend I know there. Oh, fun. Oh, good. You're still here. Well, I'm gonna use both. I was gonna ask you which I should use, which you feel drawn to, but I'm gonna do both. Nope, that one. And this one. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. Oh, boobies. Strength. This is like one of my all-time favorite strength cards. Now, I guess I'll cover up the boobies because eventually I might like to monetize in like 114 subs in a bunch of hours. And one second. Okay. That color of green is good on you. Thank you. Yes, I quite like it. Just got over 2 headaches, Angie, with dizzy. Ooh, yuckers. Okay. Sorry. Very sorry, Trina. It's too bad. They're nice ones too. So, strength. I feel like this is just self-explanatory. So the strength that you are that gets you from that restrictive place into that very expansive freedom. You know, I almost want to draw some on there since I have to cover those up. You know, is that okay if they're illustrated? Or if they're illustrated but they look like eyeballs or something? That would be fun. Okay. And clarifying that, we have, the High Priestess. Well, there's some majors for you. Look at that. So we've got Strength and the High Priestess. So the high priestess is intuition and knowing that's, yeah, this is just you for days. Yeah, and that ship, like those waters, those are rocky waters. But she's got it. She's got it covered. Okay. So you have strength in your intuition and your like womanliness, which is, how I see the high priestess. Okay. Then we have the seeker, which is the hermit. Very Led Zeppelin 4. Oh, by the way, isn't this John Paul Jones's symbol? Remember? I'm asking my sister because we were into, okay, just two Led Zeppelin things all at the same time. Well, I mean, I've been wearing that for days now, but So this is, I think, when you, yeah. I feel like that freedom is coming from this space where you pull yourself back and go, I'm going to keep me safe. And I'm going to separate from those things that keep shitting on me. And that's not normally how I interpret the hermit or the seeker at all. But I feel like, yeah, like he's seeking and he's finding. And I think you're going to find the answers within. It doesn't mean that you'll have to go within to have that freedom, kind of as a start. But I mean, it's going to be a real thing. But I think it starts with you going inside, which, I mean, doesn't everything. Oh, and then this one's being clarified by the Ace of Swords, which just confirms what I just said, because the Ace of Swords is ideas and that like new ways of thinking and clarity, that truth. That's what the Ace of Swords is. So that totally makes sense. Okay, and then we'll do one fun card. What do we want to do? Fish or Old Maid? Old Maid tends to be more people. Let's just try that. Let's just see what comes out for the Old Maid. The banker. There's some money coming in, perhaps. Or perhaps this is like how you deal with money, like investments or things like that, perhaps. But that's a nice little cherry on top. I hope that resonates with you. Here, we're going to keep the boob cover over there. All right. Okay. So back to the wheel. And by the way, yeah, questions are definitely closed now. Because what time is it? It feels, yeah, I've been on for an hour and a half. Yeah, questions are definitely closed. Here, let's do that. Let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Oh yeah, and oh no, if I have people on Facebook, I still get their comments here, or I get their comments here now. So I was like, hey, I've been ignoring Facebook, but I can do that now, sort of. Pin. Not that I'm ignoring, it's just I don't have to go there to see it. Ooh, air purifier, yeah. Especially if you're dealing with smoke. Because that, yeah, the heat and the smoke together, yeesh. Yeesh. I don't believe so, Kaja. So she's asking if I think it's possible to steal someone's um, God given energy, your gifts, talents, nature. I don't think so. I don't believe that. And I believe that everything that happens for a reason. So if something like that was occurring, there's a lesson there. So yeah, I firmly believe in like everything that has happened was supposed to happen to get me where I am, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't think so in the most how do I put this? Not in a real way, but like I think that we can feel that way, right? When if people are, feeding off our energy. But ground, definitely ground and protect yourself. So look into ways of protecting your energy if you're feeling like maybe you're at risk for that, and go from there. Yeah, I've taken to putting up a lot more protections recently because you live and learn, right? And go through stuff that brings you to new insight. So yeah, I think everything happens as it should. All right. The smoke is gone if you're talking about the Canadian wildfire. Canadian wildfires, there's like 900 of them, and I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know if that's current. Let's see. How many wildfires are still burning in Canada? 796, with 60 of those classified as out of control and receiving full suppression efforts. So there you go. So just the wind has shifted, and you're lucky for today. Okay, sorry. So back to the wheel. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Saint Lucia. I thought it was 11. It might be like 11 in that one tiny area. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. There was a video that I watched of, it's from like 10 days ago, of these men trapped in well, not really, they weren't technically trapped at that time, but they were in a freaking train going through the wildfires. And you can Google CN workers. The Guardian posted it. So if you go to the Guardian and CN workers wildfire train, it should bring it up. But it's a crazy video. Like it's just orange in there. Like I was questioning ChatGPT about how hot it would be in there. Like I'm like, they've got to be cooking, like literally cooking. But it's like, well, actually, they're really, really insulated. So yes, eventually they would, but in the short term that they were there, and they were waiting for another train to pass, because they were at a part where where the trains like line up to each other, and then one was passing, so they had to wait for that one to pass before they could get back. They could get onto that track. There were 3 different trains that were out at that time, and CN is in big trouble because they're not supposed to be sending trains out when there's giant ass wildfires just actively charging through there. So crazy video. I highly recommend it because it's very, very eye-opening to what's happening. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did the strength card go when I mixed it into the other deck? I'm so sleepy, I don't think I can stay awake. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to lose out on ya, Miss Angie. There's always next time. Meow. Okay, so do you have a question, Lucia? Did you say it already? Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Oh, yeah, you have no E on the end of your name, so that's. Oh, look. Getting down to brass tacks. Is my sister still here? Because if so, I have a story or a question. Not a question, but kind of a question. Do you remember? Question. What can I focus on in August? Okay. I just wanted to add, because, okay, so when I was a child, I had a Wheel of Fortune game that, like, you spin the wheel. And then, so it had like this board where you would like lift the things for where the words were or whatever. So I eventually started making my own. Now, one of them was getting down to brass tacks, and that's what made this memory come out. But I would make my own, and like most of them made sense. But I remember one, it was, and nobody got it because it doesn't make sense. And I remember my sister kind of yelling at me, being like, what the hell is this? It was jumping to certain extents. And I don't know why I remember that. That was like 40 years ago. But yeah, jumping to certain extents. I mean, grammatically, I guess it makes sense, but it's not a phrase. It's not a common phrase that people say. But I figured, I guess, that it should be. So I made it into a Wheel of Fortune puzzle. And my sister was like, no. Okay, so no question, Lucia. Did we? Oh, well, August. What can I focus on? And then I just saw it again. My little brainy brain sometimes it's not so good. Okay. Ooh, I'm seeing water and I'm hearing water. So is this literal, like maybe you're going to the lake or something? Or is it emotions? I'm hearing it, I'm hearing the water, but I'm not hearing it like a lake, though. I'm hearing it like drips. I'm also seeing it as just absolutely pristine. It's a fountain. It's a fountain. So what is that? What does that tell us? These fountains are redirected water, but they're definitely like purified water, right? With directed and decorated. You know, it's putting water into an art form. So maybe this has to do with using your emotion or channeling your emotion through art somehow. I have some heaviness in my chest though. Is there something going on there? Just take that out. Waterfalls are healing for me. Waterfalling. Emotions and meditate and see waterfalls. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Heart symptoms. So you are having some heart things going on? And it almost feels like it's crawling up into my throat. So is there maybe some communication things affecting it as well? Ooh, play your drum more. Yeah, heart and throat. Yes, play your drum. Do you have any other instruments? Do you have any wind instruments? Flute or even a recorder or harmonica or something? I feel like that would be really helpful for clearing that through from the lungs up to the throat and out. If not, even just breathing exercises or vocal toning. Ooh, check out vocal toning. I think you would love it. There's a whole bunch of different types. I'll send you what I have because it's what I use to charge the frequency water that I make too. Okay. Settling into that. Chanting, yes, yes. I mean, oh, isn't that interesting? Oh, like that. Bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. Oh, I should have used the other cards for you because you really like my Ouija cards. We'll clarify with them. Hey, Jan. All right, so first, we got the Knight of Swords. So there's some throat chakra business going on there. This message is everywhere. Look at her dress. She is a message. She is throat chakra energy. So yeah, this is just confirming. And yeah, okay, we'll clarify while we. Ace of Swords. So we've got your ideas. And then we've got them taking wind, quite literally, on a feather there. So very different Ace of Swords from the other deck. But I like this. It's, you know, it is that clarity and that breaking through. I want to say that breaking through what's holding you back. And as I'm saying this, my throat is kind of burning. So there's something holding you back here. But I think it's the clarity that's going to really move that. Oh, sorry, Jan. Yeah, I've been on for almost 2 hours, so I have closed the questions for the moment. And then we have justice. So whatever's going on here, it'll balance out. You will be, I almost want to say rewarded, but like things will be brought into balance. If somebody or a situation has wronged you to bring you to that state, it'll fix itself. In a very big way. I love how gigantic she is. Could have some Libra energy in there too, I'm feeling. Okay, and clarify. Nope. You. The King of Wands. I'm sorry, because I feel like the court cards of this deck are the least interesting. Then I feel like I need to apologize for that. I'm sorry that you only got the boring cards. So the King of Wands is, I'm feeling that justice coming to fruition with that clarity. That's what I feel. I feel like also like looking at both of their heads, like there's just similar imagery there. Like he's got his hat or turban, whatever that is, on, and she's got the clouds kind of coming out of her head. And then he has his beard and his like thing around his neck, and then she's got a thing around her neck. And neck. Yes, I remember us talking about this deck a few times. Yeah. You know, that I like that emphasis on the head, and I feel that would be third eye and the connection to the divine. And it's our connection to source, I believe, that really gets karma in motion. So that makes sense to me anyway. Okay, let's get a fun card to go with it. Let's go fish. These ones make me a little nervous because there's a few weird fish in here that I don't know very well. You. Oh, it's an otter. And I feel the otter is very much about having that support from others so that you don't float away in the water, right? So having people in your life that keep you grounded and keep you safe, and the safety in numbers, right? So you're keeping each other safe. It's not an unbalanced thing. It's very reciprocal and very mutual and very effective. Plus, they're so freaking cute, aren't they? And especially this one. Look at him. Look at him. He is just full of just little joyousnesses. Look at him. Oh my God. And then the 9 to me is that manifestation, that coming to, or almost coming to fruition, right? It always feels weird reading for a reader. Be like, you already know this. So that's what I have for you. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that it resonates. Okay. There. Okay. Then Julian. Nope. Gotcha. Are you still here? I have your question highlighted or pinned or whatever you call it. Oh, I have a couple pinned. Oh, my question's closed. Oh, did that pin for you guys or did that just pin for me? Because I intended on that pinning to the top of the thingy. Not like this kind of pin. Silly goose. There. All comments. You're very welcome, Lucia. Thank you for letting me read for you and everybody. I always forget to say that, but it's really meaningful to me when people trust me with their energy. So I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not pinned for me. I think I have to do that on YouTube. I think that's why. Oh, there it is. It wasn't that far away. And it's highlighted with my big face or my big highlighted name. Pin message. Yeah, I just have it pinned like in the back, like, like when you, so you can look at them later. Is she still here, or was that her question? Oh no, because maybe was that her question? Just her like advice question or whatever. Maybe. I think so. Okay, if she comes back, then we will we'll do her question next. And I think it's going to be Julianne. Should we spin? Oh, it doesn't even make a sound. Didn't even make a sound. No. How's it go? Never mind. I'm going to start singing Beyonce. Although it's not the Beyonce version of that song that I like. It's the Alexa Sunshine Miller. She's amazing. She does a version of Halo. It's drool worthy and it makes me bawl for some reason. it's a totally different vibe than the Beyonce version. Everybody needs to listen to this song. I'm gonna put it in the chat because I have the power to do that because I own this place. So you all have to listen to the songs I want you to listen to. Well, I mean you don't because you don't have to click on it, but you should. Sorry, and then I go in here and I get distracted by my notifications. Share, copy link, there. What did I say? I said Miller. Rose. Alexa Sunshine Rose. Where the heck would Miller come from? That's interesting. My granny's last name was Miller. I wonder. Her married name. There, everyone listen to that song. Okay, so I think Julianne was picked next. Are you still here? Are you still here? Because it's been a while. So maybe not. But I hope so. I always feel bad when people don't get their turn. I need to let that shit go though. Because really. Oh, there you are. Okay, why am I not seeing you here? Oh my God, because this doesn't just. Why can't you scroll like other comment thingies? Okay. Gretchen, I thought I gave you a reading because you were on and you were here. It was way near the beginning, but you got a reading. Yeah, it was, and because I confirmed you were here and you said something in chat and then I did it. I don't remember what came of it, but I am 99.9999% sure. Oh, thank you. You put it again for me. I appreciate that. Oops. Sorry, baby. I didn't mean to ignore you. I'm just busy right now, okay? I'm doing the human things. Okay. Oh, yeah, I pinned it afterwards. Which, yeah. Okay. Let me just go back for a second here. Well, I'm just wondering if I'm losing my mind because I'm sure, yeah, there, we did a Gretchen. Pause. So Gretchen, if you're still here, your question came up at an hour and 20 minutes ago. So like a half hour in. But I put your name up on the thing, right? Didn't I? There. Yeah. So you're up there. If you're still here, you're up there while you're getting your reading. So look for your name and then you'll be able to find your reading. Okay. Sorry, Julianne. Oops. I didn't mean to shut my phone off. Ooh, let's do a little clearing because I haven't done that for a while. That's lovely. Oops. I'm seeing and feeling like a tiny, cheap hotel room. I'm wondering if there's like something coming up for you, or maybe even right now you're in this kind of holding period that's uncomfortable and kind of beneath you, but you're in it, or you will be in it, and you'll get through it. It's a stepping stone onto something much, much better. But it's humbling. Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Because I'm even now I'm seeing like rocks strategically placed in a river, or like to cross a river or a creek. You need a lot of rocks to cross a river, I'm sure, if it was any depth. But anyway, but yeah, there's rocks as stepping stones, but I'm also seeing the person in the image step forward, and that rock that they're stepping onto is loose. Not loose in a they will fall, but a loose in that if they hadn't noticed and been paying attention, they might have. It's just shaky. It's not going to give way. It's just little tenuous. I like that word, by the way. It's resonating. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I mean, the creek is beautiful, and I feel like once you're across, you're good. Even I think before you're across, you know you're good. Like the water is just crystal beautiful, clear. Again, I can hear it. That like bubbling brook kind of sound. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, you're moving forward, and the chariot is a forward momentum card, but usually it's horses, or like one of my decks I think has dragons or something. Like it's usually things that move faster than snails. Now, I mean, this is a snail with wheels. Give him a little bit of credit, but he's a snail. But he's got the momentum, and he's got the motivation, and that's what matters. So he might not be moving fast forward, but he's moving forward for sure. Tulsi agrees. Right? You move forward fast though, don't you, when you run across the apartment like a freak? Yeah. You're like a little chariot all your own. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So meow, did you say meow because of Gary? Isn't Gary a snail? Um, So next we have the Four of Cups. Now fours are a pause. However, what stands out to me in this card is the help that she's getting without knowing. You know, she's sitting there and is he shading her from the sun or is it raining? I guess. No, it's raining. Yeah. Well, a little bit of both. But I get a protection energy here, not keeping you from the light. That's not what I'm feeling here. This could be your guides sheltering you from what you're not ready for, perhaps. Oh, maybe that's what's keeping you, like holding you back, or feels like it's holding you back because it's like that holding space before divine timing kicks in, right? And fours are a pause. Ooh, but then you're going to realize that you have everything that you need to make everything happen that you need to happen. The world is at your fingertips. In fact, I have never noticed until now that there is a big hand holding up, and it's like a magician's hat, but then it also has a window on it. But that's kind of what it is. It's definitely what it is. Oh yeah, it even has a little bow on it. So everything you need is available to you to work through this and get on that path, or to push through that path, because you're already on it. It's just a matter of time and perhaps snail-paced chariot energy. Now, let's just see some of the other details. Hi there. Hello. Oh, it's because you actually hear meow face over here. You're not a snail named Gary. No, I'm not. Have you met me before, Mum? That's not my name. That's not how I move. Hey, I forgot my chocolate bars here. Can you go away? Or a protein bar. I mean, it has chocolate on it, but it's a protein bar. Thank you for not putting your dirty feet on it. All right. Now, this is the overall energy, because this is at the bottom of the deck. So all through this, you have everything you need. So no fret. Just ride it out. And know you're supported. And one more. What should we do? Crazy Eights, memory match, slapjack. Let's do slapjack. Is it really blurry for you guys? Like on my laptop, I'm normal, like looking in Restream, but through YouTube on my phone, I'm very blurry. And I'm blurry, but my witchy thing is crystal clear. So clearly, my camera's a problem. I wonder if it's dirty. Let's do this first, and then I'm going to check. Okay, so I was trying to feel into, is this like a timing thing? Like maybe this is going to go on until October. I don't think that's necessarily it. Um, or harvest time, which could be earlier than October. But I think it's more about that manifestation energy, that the fruits of your labor becoming real, taking root. I feel like the pumpkins are abundance. So I think there's like an abundance energy here. Now, sometimes I will read him with his frustration because he's kind of got a little look on his face, but I'm not getting that here. Yeah, take it slow. You have everything you need, including help that you don't even know about, and it's gonna pay off. And that's what I have for you. Pardon me. Oh, and we're just wrapping up, Daryl. Like literally, that was the last of the last reading. Look how Julianne's the only one on the wheel again. Okay, I'm glad we got to everybody. So now my plan to like keep people on the wheel, I guess, doesn't matter. All right. What time are we at? It's been 2 hours and 11 minutes, and we have 11 watching, and that's fun. And it is 6:55. Yes, I should get going then. And I think that's all I know. Ooh, tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the camera. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday, and my guest shall be Scott. So we all know Scott. Don't mind me using my shirt. Oh no. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, give it a second. Wow, not you guys. It might be fixed for you now. I mean, that helped a little bit, honestly, cleaning the camera. But I think that it's because my Wi-Fi wasn't plugged in properly. It had pulled out a bunch, or my what do you call it? My Ethernet. Yeah, I don't know if it's any better. Whatever. Anyway, nope. Taco Tuesday. No, Taco Tuesday is going to be at 11:11 Eastern. I apologize for the early sleepers. It just works better for me that way, and I think for him as well. So, yeah. So we're gonna see the man behind the cards, get to know him a little bit. Because I was thinking, we see him pulling the cards all the time, and I don't know anything about him. So let's learn. So it should be fun. And yeah, all right. Love you guys. Oh, I can stop screen sharing. Da 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 da. There's my big face. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much, Julianne, for trusting me with your energy, and everybody. You don't think it was blurry the whole time? Yeah, it was probably my connection then, being mostly unplugged. All right. Well, AM or PM? PM. 11 p.m. It is a late night. I prefer the later because it's only 9 for me, right? So, and it's just way easier because I'm not a daytime person, or I haven't been with my non-sleeping and stuff. I didn't sleep at all last night. I slept from 10:30 to 1. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to get up. And then I slept from 1 to 2 and was like, okay. And I didn't even mean to fall back asleep, but there we were. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Say bye to the kitties. I will. And it will be lengthwise. No, this, this way, the way everyone likes it. Yeah. Okay. You guys have a wonderful evening. There, she came to say goodbye. Okay. Did you want to say goodbye with your face instead of just your butthole? Maybe? People would like, oh, people want to see your cute little face. Let go. Let go of, oh my goodness. Oh my, okay, fine. Sometimes you're not very fun. Just keep moving. I don't need your ass in my face here. Since you're fighting me off when I'm trying to make you popular. I mean, you're already popular. You already know that. It's okay. Okay, bye, guys. Sorry, love you. Oh, let me say my outgoing. With deep gratitude, I thank all loving beings who have walked with me today. May every blessing offered here reach those who freely receive it for their highest good. I now release all energies that are not mine. I lovingly return to others what belongs to them and call all my own energy back to me, cleansed, renewed, and whole. This work is complete. My field is clear. My spirit is at peace. So it is. Boop. Boop.